Breaking news from Southern California. Flash flooding, mud and rock slides are still threatening the Los Angeles area tonight after historic levels of rainfall. Almost a foot of rain in some places over 3 days. This is a video we received just a short time ago. A man trapped on top of his car surrounded by floodwaters in the San Fernando Valley. He appears to be on his phone. A short time later, a fire and rescue crew was able to reach him. You see them using poles to test the ground beneath the water to make sure the path is safe. They're then able to actually walk him out. All in all, one 41-year-old man already confirmed dead after a tree fell on him in his backyard. More than 500,000 people have faced power outages. The slow-moving storm is expected to shift toward the San Diego area, which is now preparing for flooding. Our Nick Watt joins us from Beverly Crest, one of the Los Angeles neighborhoods that has sustained significant damage. What are you seeing tonight? How is it?
Well, Anderson, I'm still seeing rain. That's the headline. It started raining late Sunday morning here in LA, and it just has not stopped since. We're actually in a lighter band right now. But if you look what's happened, I mean, this is a lane, used to be a lane. It's now basically a river, silted, roads impassable, a chaotic commute right now. You mentioned rainfall totals. Well, we just got the totals for the time since this system moved in. Bel Air right now is top of the charts. They have had nearly a foot of rain in the past couple of days. And if you see these cacti, that gives you an idea of the kind of weather we're more used to around these parts. The Hollywood Hills, rain-lashed, not sun-kissed. Mudslides, rock slides, homes evacuated, homes lost.
This is the foundation of 10334 Caribou Lane, and this is where the house sits now.
Sunday was the wettest day in Los Angeles in nearly 20 years. More than 4 inches fell downtown. That's more than a month's worth of rain. That's a water rescue underway. The LA River rose 7 feet in just 9 hours. Some creeks are up over 12. All this down to a so-called atmospheric river up above, a conveyor belt of moisture fueled by El Nino and the unusually warm Pacific. Atmospheric rivers can carry 20 times more water than the Mississippi. And El Nino is now classed as very strong, only the 4th time it's reached that level in 50 years. Combined with oceans already warmed from climate change, it's supercharging these type of storms. El Nino also changes the jet stream, making storms more likely to take aim directly at California. This one has been moving slowly south, creating rivers of rain, mud, and debris.
It sounded like a plane crashing, or maybe of a freight train or something like that.
The storm sliding through Beverly Hills, LA, and beyond. 14 million people now officially at high risk, level 4 of 4 for excessive rainfall. Remember, this state was recently in a mega drought. Then record rainfall last winter, and now this. On Sunday, hurricane-force winds cut power to over 500,000 customers, mostly further north, hitting 77 miles per hour at San Francisco Airport, peaking at 102 on Pablo Point. Angelenos today told to exercise caution if you must commute. Schools closed in more mountainous Malibu, but stayed open across much of LA. The mayor says Angelenos just aren't used to this kind of weather, but with climate change, they'll likely have to get used to it. And we're expecting this rain to stick around through tomorrow, and then the rain might move away and it might even come back. The problem is we've actually had quite a lot of rain here the past couple of weeks. These hillsides are already saturated, 120 rock mudslides already. The fear is that more of these hillsides will just slip the more rain we get.
Yeah,
Anderson.
Seeing that house just, swept off its foundations, incredible. Nick, appreciate it. Take a look. These are pictures of one of the homes damaged by the mudslides triggered in those heavy rains. The house is in Baldwin Hills neighborhood, is owned by my next guest. Joining me now is Dion Perrineau. Dion, thanks for being with us. How are you doing? How is your house? What are you seeing right now around you in your house?
You want to see?
Sure.
Okay. It's so it's just a big mud pocket right now. It's kind of dark outside, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see outside, but we'll go in my bedroom first. Um,
Now, is your
so
bedroom where I read that like there's 3
let me
feet
move
of
out of the
mud
way.
or so in your bedroom?
Papa. So this is where the mud came into my room. I hope you can see it.
Wait, is that a glass sliding door?
Yes,
So it
it's a
broke through
glass
that.
sliding. So it broke through, and so there's that. That's the outside,
Wow.
and the mud on the floor is
Oh my
like
gosh.
maybe 4 or 5 inches, and then we're going to the. I'm going to just go out to the backyard because we can.
What
But it's
time did the
really
mud come
dark.
into your house?
This is the backyard.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So it's yeah, this is it.
And is your car
So
okay? I mean, are you able to get out if
yeah,
you
so
need to?
what I did was this morning when we saw that the bedroom had been breached, I pulled the car out of the out of the garage because I wanted to make sure that it didn't get stuck. If there was any kind of structural damage, I didn't want the garage door to be, compromised. So I just pulled the car out.
It must have been terrifying. I mean, if this happening in the night.
Well, the thing is, it was slow. I heard at 4 a.m. a crack. And so I thought maybe one of the trees had come down or coming down. And I looked out because it was, 4 o'clock in the morning, it's dark. And I saw a little bit of mud, like literally, like maybe just, mud and water. And I went downstairs I had a house guest, went downstairs, asked her, so we could put towels because I didn't
Wow.
want the mud to come into the house. And that's when I called the fire department. They came out. They said, that it looked okay. Just stay on the front of the house. We were in the front of the house. I was calling my insurance guy, and we heard this big, huge crash. And we went back there, and that's when that big,
Wow.
huge, but it was only at that point 3 feet tall.
Right.
Now it's about 7 feet.
That's incredible.
And yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well,
It's
Dion,
pretty bad.
I'm so sorry for what you're going through, and I mean, so many people are. But keep up your spirits, and I appreciate talking to you. And we'll check back in with you and see how things progress. Do you think an insurance is going to pick this up?
That's the question of the hour because Mayor Bass was here. Mayor Bass and Heather Hutt and the police and the fire chief, and they asked her about that because originally my agent said that they don't usually do anything with slides, but they asked her about it. So
Right.
when she came to the house, news crew was here, and one of the journalists asked her about that. So we'll see
All right, we'll see.
if that
Dion,
makes any difference.
Dion Perrineau, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. You stay safe.
You're welcome.
All right,
You
wish
too.
you the best.
Thank you.